All right, we are moving on. Where are we? That's Therapeutic Thursday. Look at that. Therapeutic Thursday. All right. I know I'm really positive, but you know what? Having a chronic illness can take the wind out of your sails. And I know this too well because I not only had the aortic disease, but I had 20 plus years of Crohn's disease. And I thought that was debilitating. It just completely paled into in comparison to my life now. I mean, when you have Crohn's, a lot of us, it's like it's so second nature. You don't really think about it. You just go to work. You pack a change of clothes. You search for bathrooms everywhere you are. I mean, it's such an impact on the quality of your life, but you just live your life. And then to have this hit me, whew, whew, doozy. But doesn't knock the wind out of my sails every single day. It does some days and might for like an hour of the day. But needless to say, having a chronic illness has impacted many people in the community. And this can be whether you're the patient or you're the caregiver. And we definitely know this. So biotin, yes, the people that make the saliva producing over the counter items that exist, they actually came up with this great article that I found that's called How to Stay Positive During Chronic Illness. And in this article, they actually are discussing with everybody how clinical psychologists Forrest Talley and Kevin Gilead, I hope I'm saying your names right, discuss their best tips for refocusing your mental and emotional energy so that you might not only feel better, but you can also live your life well. And so I wanted to go over just a few of those positive tips that they gave that you can implement while you have a chronic illness. Doesn't matter how many you have, but just while you have one or when your wind has been knocked out of your sails. So remind yourself that you're not alone. And trust me, it doesn't matter what you have, you're not alone. And it doesn't mean that you have to find somebody with the same chronic illness, because if you've ever heard the spoon theory, which we've talked about before, if you're a spoonie, you get this. Regardless what's going on in somebody's life, you only have so much spoons, so much you can give in a day. So that's a similarity right there. So just know that you're not alone, that there are other people that are going through something and they're also having their energy levels depleted. And you need to, number two, get the support that you need. So it's your choice. You can find support with others that hopefully you can find people that have the same issues that you have. At least if you're in the aortic community, you have plenty of people here through Aortic Group, through our 2 different general support group meetings, plus our hangouts, plus our caregiver support group meetings, as well as our bereavement meetings. Or if you're not in the aortic community, I guarantee you can probably find some sort of support group meeting, even if it's just online on Facebook. Now, I know many people that create Facebook accounts just to participate in these types of groups. All right. 3, try to find a way to manage your symptoms. So you might not be able to impact the illness itself and getting to that core, but if you can manage your symptoms, it definitely makes your days easier to manage. And that might be creating a routine. For a lot of aortic disease patients, it's always making sure you have water. Sometimes people like to carry a blood pressure cuff with them. I always have one in my car. I just always do for those moments I might not feel well. Bringing your pill case. Having the time that you need to take your pills on your watch or your phone to set you, to give you an alarm of sorts. So whatever it is, just kind of manage those symptoms and make little goals for yourself. Not massive goals. I mean, that's great. Don't make it too far off in the future, but make the goal of something that you can just do today. Little goals. Because if you can achieve something, you might get that wind back in your sail. See where I'm going with that? And focus on quality of life. So manage your physical activity, which is always important, your interpersonal relationships, and your nutrition. These are the things that you can actually control. These are the items that you can control. Jen Fernjack, somebody who we've had here on Aortic Cope, often talks about gratitude. And so having this attitude for gratitude, put that into words, put it into a journal, because if you're going to go back and read your journal, the last thing you need is to read negativity. And I know sometimes writing helps you just get it out. And once it's on paper, it's out and it's done. But it's so great to go back and read the positive, especially in those not so great moments. It might refuel you with some more positivity of things that you've experienced. All right. This one's kind of tough, but number 7, let the illness make you stronger. This is going to mean many different things to different people. We always talk about don't let it define you. I mean, just look, life is short. I am not Crohn's disease. I'm not this dissection. I'm Karen. I happen to experience these things. They just happen to my body. I've often said it. I have bad genes. We're not talking Jordache or Sassoon for those of you that are of in the age bracket and understand those names. We're not talking bad genes that you put on. I got bad genes. That doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me hate life. It doesn't make me have a less than life. Right. So it actually made me stronger in that it gave me a deeper sense of appreciation of other aspects of my life. And it's not that I'm grateful that I had an aortic dissection, because that would sound ridiculous. What I'm grateful for is what came around through the recovery of this illness. What I'm grateful for is past recovery, waking up and really seeing that I still truly have a blessed life. And when I feel that way, then I can give back to others and then they help me. And it's just this wonderful community of give and take. And that really helps reinfuse the wind in my sails. And hopefully, some of these ideas do the same for you and you find yourself drifting around again. So, hopefully, this Therapeutic Thursday gave you a little something. That's Thursday.